So I looked at Yo-Yo and I said, what if I'm not a girl? She like, I'm like, no, seriously, what if I'm not a girl? She like, okay, so what are you? I'm like, what if I got tits and a dick? She just looked at me like if she didn't fucking comprehend that shit. Like it didn't register her. Her elevator didn't go up on that one. She was just like what? Like, what the fuck? Like, she looked at me like, what the fuck you just say? So the girl that was working in the front with her, she walking back there, right? She like, oh, she like, do y'all need a knife? Because it's definitely some tension back here. She like, why y'all staring at each other like that? So I'm like, nothing. I'm like, Yo-Yo just don't want to go to her station. She in my station. So she looking at me. I'm like, don't you supposed to be at your station? She like, whatever. And she walks off. So it didn't faze me none. So it was already getting slow. And it was almost time for basically for me to get ready to get off, pretty much. So I had one more order to do. So I'm getting ready to wrap up the last order. Boom, I go up there. I slide it up. She like, everything is in here. I'm like, yeah, napkins and everything. And I walk off, right? So now the dude that's in the smoke area that's doing the ribs and the rib tips and shit, he comes out so he can get him something to drink because he thirsty. So they up there. He up there messing with her, you know, pulling by her shirt, all that. It ain't fade me. I'm not jealous at all. It does not bother me. But I had to use the bathroom. So I went up there, I'm like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom. Is that okay? So she like, yeah, but don't take too long. She like, because you got to clean. I had to clean the grease trap before I left. So I'm like, I ain't going to take long. After I do that task, I'm pretty much off. So I go to the bathroom, and it's not a bathroom that is like boys or girls or women and men. It's just like a bathroom, and it's strictly for employees, and it's like 4 or 5 stalls in there. You feel me? So boom, I go in there, up here, whatever. And as I'm coming out the stall to go wash my hands, Yo-Yo was walking in, so I'm like, what you doing in here? She like, run that by me one more time. She like, what you say? I said, so I'm washing my hands. I'm like, what you mean what I said? She like, what you tell me back there? I'm like, that I got 2 body parts? Just like that. And then I go washing my hands. She like, 2 body parts. I'm like, yeah. So boom, I go and dry my hands, and she just steady looking at me. I'm like, what, you think I'm weird? But you're going to say some crazy shit about me. I know I'm a weirdo. I heard it before. So I goes to go open the door, and she grabbed my hand and like slightly like move me on the wall. Like she just like grabbed my hand and just moved me. She like, 2 body parts. I'm like, why you keep saying that? And I'm like, why you so close? So she literally comes up close to me. She don't kiss me, but she kind of like brush her lips like right on the side. Now this is my spot. I'm not going to cap you. So she kind of like brushed her lips like right on my side of my neck. And then she had her knee and she kind of like rubbed up against like my private area, like softly though. I don't know how to express, but softly. And I'm like, what you doing? She like, oh my God. I'm like, hey, yo, chill. She like, okay. And so she straight walked out. So I'm like, oh my God, like that was kind of sexy to me. It kind of turned me on a little bit, but I wanted to make sure my blood wasn't flowing because I didn't want to go out there looking crazy. So she walked out first. So I didn't know what she thought, right? I didn't know if that wigged her out or what, but I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I was calm. 1, 2, 3. And I walked on out, right? And I go straight to the station. Boom. So as I'm cleaning the grease trap or whatever, the dude that's in the rib smoke area, he comes out and he like, hey, he like, I got some kill on the loud. You gonna love this. He like, your brother ran out yet? I'm like, man, my mama took that. I'm like, he took it back and then sold it. He like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, long story. He like, look, I can give you a sample. I'm like, for real? I'm like, for free? He like, yeah. He like, I'm telling you. He like, what time you get off? I'm like, I'm finna get off in the next, 15 minutes or whatever. He like, yeah, me too. So he like, I'm finna go back here and clean up my stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Now that's the deal. But mind you, my mama coming to pick me up. So Yo-Yo coming back there, she just eyeing me, but not saying that. So she's like coming back there, getting product and shit and restocking because that's what all the stuff that you restock at. So she coming back there and she just looking at me. She like, And I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck that meant. Like, that fucking threw me for a loop. Like, what the fuck is If anybody know what the fuck that mean, help me out. I don't know if that's good or bad or in between, but whatever. So it didn't faze me none. I kept on doing my thing. So boom, I realized I'm done cleaning the grease trap. And so my mom is pretty much on her way. It's dead smack time for me to get off. So I know she's on her way. So I'm knocking on the door so they can open up the smoke door area. So when he opened it up, I'm like, hey, you got the sample? He like, yeah, it's out of my car. He like, hold on, I'm almost done scrubbing the grill. I'm like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He like, just give me 15 more minutes. I'm like, I don't got 15 more minutes again. He like, I can give it to you tomorrow or Saturday. I'm like, well, you can give it to me tomorrow. He like, just hold on, just wait. So he like, fuck it, just give me a second. So he take off his little gloves and shit or whatever, and boom, run out there and he give me the bag. Boom, my mom come pulling up. I'm like, shit. Caleb mini tip. So I'm back there finna get ready to make a large mini tip. So Yo-Yo come back there like, what you doing? I'm like, I gotta make my brother a large mini tip. She like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Miss Shirley, no. I'm like, you can take it on my check if you're gonna charge me. She like, no, I'm just going off you right now. I'm like, what? She like, I'm just bent a little bit. I'm like, don't be bent. She like, I felt something down there. I'm like, can you not talk so loud? I'm like, if I wanted everybody to know, I would have told them. She like, yeah, okay. So boom, I'll go ahead. I make my brother food. Boom. She like, see you tomorrow. I'm like, see you. I'm like, can you please remind Miss Shirley that Saturday I can't come, but tomorrow and Sunday I'll be here. She like, okay. Boom, I leave. Boom, I get in the car. I'm like, here, Mom. I'm like, this Caleb. She like, okay, good. So boom, she like, how was work? I'm like, work was fine. She like, did you ask about when you gonna get paid? I'm like, oh yeah, she told me tomorrow. Now, I told her that because I still wanted to see, like, to check my room and make sure, like, nobody really stole my money. And I wanted to really ask Mark, like, did you go in my room? Like, did you steal my money? And then I was just gonna let my mom know. And then push come to shove, in a couple of more days, I was actually finna get paid again anyway. And I'll tell my mama then, like, oh, my bad, she said this day. So I wasn't tripping. I was just gonna, you know, kind of lie my way out of this one, because it's either A, my mama took it, or B, Mark took it, or C, go back to A, my mom took it. It's either one of those, because I can't see Mark taking from me. So, but I'm gonna figure this shit out. So boom, we get to the crib. Caleb eat his ribs. I shower, get ready for the end of the night. We got school tomorrow. It's Friday. Boom, get up the next day, go to school. Mark go to school. I don't really get to talk to Mark because Mark was kind of knocked out. I didn't get to talk to Mark, so he don't know I got a bag of loud, none of that. But mind you, we're going to turn up Saturday. We turn it all the way the fuck up. We turn in the volume notch on we don't care, okay? Just know that we finna be it's finna be a party inside of a party. Just know that. So boom, I get to school. I see Brianna, everything going good. She kind of had like a little knot on the back of her head and shit. So she hugging me. We back good. I walk her to her class. We back good. We having a good time. Everything fine. I get to gym though. This is where the dilemma here. I get to the gym, and once gym class ended, the coach asked, can he talk? He said, how you doing in your classes? I say, I'm doing okay. I'm like, I'm making C's, you know what I'm saying? So he like, you could be able to get on a team with the C. He like, you think your mama gonna let you play? He like, because basically it was no more legs. He let another girl got let go, and then plus I was gone. So he was like, you think that you want to run on the team? I'm like, I can ask my mom. He like, I need you on both teams, the girls and the boys. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll ask my mom. He like, let me know ASAP. Let me know. I'm like, I'll let you know. I'll let you know by Monday. Boom. Perfect. Successful. School ends. I walks Brianna out. Brianna mama already out there. Brianna give me a hug. She like, hey, I got another phone. Do you want it? I'm like, no, I'm on my phone. I got another phone. I'm getting in trouble. She like, long as you ain't gonna text no girls. I'm like, all right. She like, and least until you get you one. She like, you say you working? I'm like, yeah. She like, get you one with your check. I'm like, I think my mama or my brother stole my money, but I'm like, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm like, and then plus, so I'm like kind of giving the details. I'm like, plus my mama having a big ass major party Saturday. I'm like, it starts at 8 and it's until. She like, until what? I'm like, until everybody ready to go home. So I'm like, you think you'll slide by? She like, did my mama get an invitation? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, just let your mom know. I'm like, and I asked my mom, is your mom coming in there? Maybe she probably, she like, if not, she like, I can still come out. She like, my curfew is at 10. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, well, you think you can stop by? She like, yeah. I'm like, Mark got a cookie. And I'm like, I got a bag of weed. She like, okay. She like, I'll take some of my mama little drinks. Now it's these little bitty bottles. And she like, and my mama got a lot of booms for her. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm down. Come on with the fuck up. Now we gonna all put this shit together. It's finna be well fucking lit Saturday too. We finna turn up too. So boom, it's finna get fucking lit right now. We get home. It's Friday. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got the phone. I got a phone. I'm smart now. I'm going to be putting this shit on silent, and I'm going to be putting it up, and I'm only using it at nights. And I'm going to put it in a good hiding spot that my mom is not going to be able to find this phone. I got this down on lock, okay? I got this. You with me? I got this. Boom. Y'all ready? Boom. I get home. I see Mark. I let Mark know the demonstration. You know what I'm saying, at school, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I got a bag of boo, 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 this and that and the third. He like, what? I'm like, and Brianna say, you know what I'm saying, if she pop over here, she gonna have some drinks. Now I'm letting Mark know. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. So he like, he geeked. He wants to do it. Now I'm like, no, let's just wait. We got one more day. I'm like, plus I still got to work today. He like, all right, cool. Boom. My mom come home. Caleb come home. He's goofy acting. You know what I'm saying? His going to the room, stripping off his clothes. Now he's eating Popeye's chicken leg, getting naked, running in his room, getting ready so he can be able to shower. My mama come upstairs, question us about our day. I say, hey, I work. Shirley said it's a go for me to be off on Saturday. She said, okay, I'm taking you to work when it's time. Just let me know. Give me 5 minutes. I said, okay, cool. I give her a 5-minute warning before I go to work. Now, mind you, Yo-Yo already on my heels, bro. But I don't know. It's in a weird way. So, boom, Friday, I go to work. Perfect success. Yo-Yo being her cool self. She ain't really saying nothing to me like that. But she being cool. So, she like, why? She let me know, like, when I get ready to get off, she like, why you not coming to work Saturday? She like, why you getting Saturday off? I'm like, oh, my mom throwing a big party. She like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. She like, oh, okay, that's what's up. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. I'm like, why you asking? I'm like, you gonna miss me? She like, no. Who's gonna miss you? I'm like, right, nobody never miss me. So boom, I leave out and I'm waiting in the front for my mom. Boom, my mom come. Perfect success Friday. Now Saturday comes. It's about to be the showdown for the hoedown for the toe down.